All right, we're going to take you out to the scene of breaking news right now. This is a chase on the 110 freeway. Apparently, the want on this is a stolen car. Gil Levis over the scene right now in News Chopper 4 Bravo. Gil, where are we?
Colleen and Robert, we're going into South LA right now. This is a stolen Kia Soul. You can see the speeds there about 100 miles an hour. The car blacking out at times, flashing its headlights at other vehicles as it approaches. LAPD is in pursuit. This pursuit started on the 5 freeway coming out of the San Fernando Valley and has made its way all the way down here on the 110 freeway, approaching the 105 in a couple of miles. But you see the vehicle there with its headlights on, and then they go off. Again, there you go. You see them flashing the vehicles ahead of him, trying to get around him. We might be seeing this car exit here right now again, and it looks like, yes, he's exiting at, we'll try to get you that off-ramp here. Florence. It's going to be Florence. There comes the night sunlight of the police helicopter. He's going to make a left-hand turn, and my pilot, we're going to move to the east side of the freeway right now to keep up with the car. High-speed chase. Now look at that. He made a turn back to the north on surface streets there, and we'll continue northbound as alongside the freeway. And Casey, let's move on to that side real quick so we don't lose him. But there he is, blacked out on surface streets now, paralleling the 110 freeway northbound. And that's going to be Grand Avenue right through that intersection, almost hitting that car. Very close call. We're going to try to catch up to the vehicle right now and continue this chase here. The LAPD was behind the vehicle, and they went into tracking mode because it was going so fast. But here he goes right through the light and continuing northbound. Yeah, very dangerous situation here on surface streets. The vehicle's still in LAPD's jurisdiction right now in the Southwest Division of LAPD, but the unit's trying to get behind the car. A lot of homeless people living right along that street, a very dangerous situation. Now back to the other side of the freeway, a left turn going westbound, and we'll see which way the car goes. We want to keep a wide shot here to make sure the driver does not cut back and double back on us. And we've lost him here in just a second. We hope to get to the other side of the freeway.
Yeah, Gil, it doesn't look like he popped out on that street there.
He may not have, and you see the night sunlight there. It looks like the LAPD having a problem too. They're not sure which side of the freeway to look for this driver, so he may have bailed out underneath the freeway there. We didn't see him come out. He was blacked out, and that, unfortunately, that street pretty dark right there. Yep. So it's hard to say if that driver actually came out or not. But there you see the units. I don't know if you saw the unit just turning right there.
Right there underneath the freeway.
Yeah, so we might see that driver pop back out here in just a second.
Gil, do we know anything about the driver in the car and any potential occupants in there as well?
No, we never heard if there was additional people other than the driver, but at this point, yeah, it was just the driver that we know so far in that stolen Kia Soul. Again, speeds 100 miles an hour coming down the 110 freeway. Here comes a unit through, and it looks like they don't have the vehicle, so maybe the vehicle is able to elude all of us right now, but they're searching now the area here. This is going to be 60th Street and Figueroa we're looking at there, but at this point, it looks like the driver was able to ditch the officers underneath that bridge.
Is that the 110 freeway we're looking at there, and this is a residential area as well?
It is, Colleen. That's just the west side of the 110 freeway. Like I said, about 60th Street. You see other units here joining in on Figueroa. Now they're going to search Figueroa here because they think maybe the driver made his or her way down Figueroa.
And Gil, when you look at this and you consider if this driver bailed out, how concerned should these residents be in this area here?
Yeah, definitely concerned because, you know, like I said, as it came underneath that bridge, you see the night sunlight of the police there searching that area. Very dark in that area, and that driver could have jumped out and ran into these homes, into backyards of these homes and apartments here off of 60th Street. But again, it's definitely a concern. If you live in this area, make sure you lock your doors.
Take us through again, Gil. We're talking about an apparent stolen car in off the 5 freeway, San Fernando Valley. How long ago?
We learned about it. In fact, my colleague Eliana Moreno tipped us off to the pursuit coming out of the San Fernando Valley down the 5 freeway. We picked up the pursuit about Los Feliz, and within about 2 or 3 minutes, it was already southbound the 110 freeway, passing Dodger Stadium into downtown LA. That's where we caught up to the chase itself, and that's where we took off there. But here, let's look in here, and now that's not the vehicle, although it looked similar to it. That's
Kia
definitely
Soul.
Not it. it. Yeah, Kia Soul. So we did see those units go underneath the bridge there where we last saw the vehicle, and so far it's not been found.
Well, yeah, as they're driving up and down these short little streets here from the freeway, it looks like they're looking for that particular car. As you mentioned, a Kia Soul. It was hard to see anything because it was blacked out. Is that someone down there? Wait, no, it's not. It's just the light from the chopper overhead. But it looks like they're driving up and down trying to locate that vehicle at this point.
They are. You know, like I said, I didn't see it pop out. I thought maybe I saw it go down this street here, but again, we didn't really see any movement beyond the freeway. And I think the same thing happened with the police airship. They didn't really, they actually lost track of it as we did underneath the freeway. Once
again, this was a very dangerous chase. Reportedly a stolen car, a Kia Soul, that went down the 5 freeway down to the 110. This is roughly 60th and Figueroa. As you can see, police are still looking for the car and the driver of that car right now.